Hi guys, John here, Common Sense Outdoors. So, in my opinion, when we're talking about snares and traps for a survival scenario, there's really only a few different triggers or a few different setups that you need to know. If you know 2 or 3 good setups, you can interchange what you know into different traps and come up with multiple setups using the same triggers and whatnot. So today I want to show you one that I haven't shown yet, and it's out there, it's been done, but I'm going to show it anyway because the versatility of this trigger system can be applied to much different sets, different ways of setting up a trap or snare. And that's the platform trigger. So we're going to use a dead weight instead of a spring pull on this one. I just have my safety orange paracord tied to somewhat heavy dead dry madrone log here up over a live madrone log, and I have a loop in the end of it and a toggle stick. In my last video I went over the tying the toggle stick on in detail. This one's already on there. So let me tip the camera down to where we are here and show you how to set this up, and we'll talk about it as we go. Let me show you real quick the cord is just run up and over the top of that madrone. Madrone works awesome for a dead weight setup because of the slick bark. And get this one knocked out because the mosquitoes are starting to eat me. Okay. So all you really need is 2 wire branches, a couple of sticks to go with those, and then just a bunch of straight sticks. I'm going to start out by hammering one of these in the ground. Then I'm going to take one of my sticks, get an idea of how far apart I can go. Okay. Let me dig out a little bit right there. This is a really simple principle. All I'm going to do is take my 2 sticks in here. Let me get that little nubbin off of there. I'm going to take my 2 sticks. I'm going to pull my toggle down here. I'm going to stick it between the 2 sticks. Get my hand out of the way so you guys can see. Okay, so basically right there I have an H bar. Then I'm just going to take the other stick, try to do this where you guys can see. Take the other stick and just put it in here to where it holds the bottom of that toggle. And if I want a hair trigger, I just barely want to catch that toggle. So you see those two sticks are holding my toggle in place. That toggle is the only thing holding my dead weight in place. So now, simply by taking a bunch of sticks, now let's talk for a second about the versatility of why this is a good trigger system to know. If I was to dig a hole in a trail, I could use this. I could put all this down lower to where I'm covering up a hole with these sticks. So these would almost be flat on the ground, and anything that steps on them will get snared. Another good thing is using this for a cubby set. So back to why this is a totally different setup. If you were to catch fish or some kind of critter, especially a fish, and you wanted to use the guts, the head, and the bones and whatnot for bait to catch you another animal, this is a good trigger system to know for that, because you put those fish guts or that fish head or whatever underneath this platform. So whatever comes in, like a raccoon or a possum, comes in after the smell of that fish, they're going to want to get under there. So, keeping in mind that we would be most likely going after something bigger, like a possum or a raccoon, I would prefer to up my game from bank line or paracord to a wire snare. So let's take a piece of this wire. We'll do our figure 8 loop on this end. Anybody that doesn't know what I'm talking about there, I have a video on how to make 20 snares that you should check out. Straighten out our wire, bring it back in, go through that loop. Now I left a loop on the end of this. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, so if we wire our snare loop right to that loop, and again I'm using the orange so you guys can see it better. I'm not going to get crazy about looping this all up there, but if I put that snare right over my platform like that, and let's say I have a fish head or something underneath that platform trigger, anywhere they step on that, any one of those sticks is going to release this toggle and set the trap off. Now before I set the trap off, let's talk about one more thing. If I have fish head or guts or whatever for bait, I obviously am going to be working towards smell for drawing something in. If I want to add visual to that, just find a feather, which there's a whole bunch of them on the ground around me here, and hang a feather on a string over your set. That's going to blow around in the breeze, and animals will see that from sometimes up to 100 yards, whereas they might not be able to smell it yet, but they'll see that feather and come check it out. So it just adds one more thing to help you to get an animal to come over here and step right where you want them to. Okay guys, let's set it off, shall we? Now, any one of those sticks gets pushed down, it pushes down this lower cross stick, which releases that toggle. So I'm going to stay back so that this log doesn't fall and hit me, that we're using as our dead weight. Let me show you real quick how high we got that log suspended. Our line goes up and over that madrone and back down to that log. Alright, let's set her off. Oops, bumped my snare loop. Fix that. I don't want it down here off the end of my sticks. That one stick's actually hair long, because that'll catch the stick in loop too. So again, anywhere they step on these sticks, pushes that down, releases the toggle. There's our caught animal. Alright guys, actually let me show you about setting it. Let me show you something I didn't talk about setting it. Pull our weight back up there. Now when we go to set this, we just take it, put our toggle behind our top cross stick. Okay. Now we take our bottom cross stick and we get it to where we want it set. Now, to put the rest of these sticks in here, just put your finger here and hold this right here. Just hold on to that toggle right here with your finger under this cross stick. And then you can set these sticks in here for your platform without setting it off. Your face isn't in danger of getting smacked by a toggle stick. Then once you're all set in place, just open up your snare loop. It's all tweaked now. And there we go. We're reset and ready to catch another animal. And since we're reset, let's go ahead and set it off again. Alright guys, hope I explained everything there well enough. Probably show this trigger setup in another set down the road. So, like I said, it's a good one to know, good one to have in the bag of tricks. Hope you like it. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you in the next video.